The camera fades in on the bustling studio set, alive with the hum of anticipation as the audience settles into their seats for what promises to be another fiery episode of daytime television. Reba McEntire, the queen of country music with her signature red hair and warm southern drawl, strides onto the stage with that effortless charm that's won her millions of fans over decades. She's there to promote her latest album, a heartfelt collection of songs drawing from her Oklahoma roots. But little does she know the storm brewing ahead. Joy Behar, the outspoken co-host known for her sharp wit and unfiltered opinions, sits poised at the panel, ready to dive into the day's hot topics. The other hosts chatter lightly, setting a jovial tone, but the undercurrent of tension is palpable when the conversation shifts to regional differences in America. Joy launches into a commentary on Southern culture, her New York accent cutting through the air like a knife. She jokes about stereotypes, saying something along the lines of how the South clings to outdated traditions, perhaps quipping about sweet tea and pickup trucks in a way that lands more as mockery than humor. Reba, ever the gracious guest, smiles politely at first, but her expression tightens as Joy's words escalate. The audience murmurs, sensing the shift, and the camera zooms in on Reba's face, capturing the flicker of disbelief in her eyes. She interjects gently, defending her heritage with stories of Southern hospitality and resilience, but Joy doubles down, turning it into a debate on politics and values. The exchange heats up, with Reba's voice rising just a notch, her hands gesturing emphatically. Suddenly, in a moment that shocks everyone, Reba stands up abruptly, her chair scraping against the floor. "I've had enough of this," she declares, her tone firm yet composed, as she removes her microphone and walks off the set without a backward glance. The studio falls silent for a beat, then erupts in gasps and whispers. Joy looks stunned, her co-hosts scrambling to fill the awkward void with apologies and segues to commercial. Backstage, Reba composes herself, later explaining in interviews that she won't tolerate disrespect to her home and people. This incident sparks a nationwide conversation on civility in media, with fans rallying behind Reba on social media. Hashtags trending like #StandWithReba. Analysts dissect the moment, pointing to deeper divides in American society, where regional pride clashes with urban perspectives. The video cuts to clips of reactions from celebrities, some siding with Reba's grace under fire, others defending Joy's right to free speech. As the script unfolds, we explore Reba's background, from her ranch life to stardom, highlighting how her Southern identity shapes her music and philanthropy. Joy's history on the show comes into focus too, her controversial takes often sparking debates but also drawing viewers. This walk-off becomes a pivotal moment, replayed in montages, symbolizing the breaking point when words cross lines. The narrative builds tension, replaying the dialogue in slow motion, analyzing body language experts' takes on the escalating discomfort. Viewers are drawn in, pondering if this was scripted drama or genuine outrage, but evidence points to authenticity given Reba's post-incident statements. The paragraph winds down with reflections on media responsibility, urging respect in discourse, as the video teases more details in upcoming segments. Delving deeper into the aftermath, the internet explodes with memes and videos recreating the dramatic exit, some humorous, others supportive of Reba's stand. Conservative outlets hail her as a hero for pushing back against what they call liberal elitism, while progressive voices criticize her for overreacting to a joke. Reba, in a follow-up appearance on the Friendly Network, elaborates on her feelings, sharing anecdotes from her life in the South that counter the stereotypes Joy invoked. She speaks of community spirit during hardships like tornadoes, where neighbors band together regardless of differences. Joy, for her part, issues a statement via the show's social media, expressing regret if her words offended but standing by her intent to spark discussion. The co-hosts weigh in during the next episode, with some admitting the moment caught them off guard. Ratings for the show skyrocket, proving controversy sells, but at what cost to personal relationships? Rumors swirl of backstage apologies, with sources claiming Reba and Joy exchanged emails to clear the air. The script incorporates expert commentary from media psychologists, who explain how such incidents reveal underlying cultural tensions. We see fan compilations, tweets flooding in with personal stories of Southern pride or experiences with regional bias. Reba's music sees a surge in streams, her songs about home and heart resonating anew. The video script paints a picture of reconciliation possibilities, suggesting a future joint appearance to model healthy debate. Meanwhile, late-night shows parody the event, with impersonators exaggerating Reba's walk and Joy's quips for laughs. This cultural ripple effect extends to discussions on talk radio, where callers debate free speech versus respect. The paragraph explores the business side, how the show's producers navigated the PR fallout, perhaps turning it into a teachable moment for future guests. Reba's team capitalizes on the buzz, announcing tour dates with themes of unity. Joy reflects in her memoir excerpts shared online, admitting growth from the experience. As the story progresses, we highlight similar past incidents on TV, like celebrity walk-offs that made history, drawing parallels to emphasize this one's uniqueness. The narrative builds empathy for both women, portraying them as products of their environments, clashing in a public arena. Social media influencers dissect the clip frame by frame, pointing out micro-expressions that hinted at the impending storm. The script encourages viewers to reflect on their own biases, turning a sensational moment into a catalyst for broader understanding. Ending this section with a call to action, urging subscriptions for more celebrity drama breakdowns. Expanding on the cultural context, the South has long been a target of stereotypes in media, from hillbilly tropes to assumptions about education and politics, and Joy's comment taps into that vein, whether intentionally or not. Reba, as a symbol of Southern excellence, embodies the rebuttal successful, articulate, and deeply rooted in her heritage. The script weaves in historical footage of Reba's career highlights, from her breakthrough in the 80s to her acting roles, showing her evolution while staying true to her origins. Joy's background as a comedian from Brooklyn contrasts sharply, her humor often laced with sarcasm that doesn't always translate across regions. The live broadcast element adds unpredictability, with no script to fall back on when things go awry. Audience members interviewed post-show recall the electric atmosphere, some cheering Reba's exit as a mic drop moment. The video includes reenactments with actors mimicking the dialogue, heightening the drama for visual appeal. Analysts discuss the power dynamics on such panels, where guests can feel outnumbered. Reba's decision to walk off is framed as empowerment, inspiring others to set boundaries. Social media polls show divided opinions, with Southern states overwhelmingly supporting Reba. The paragraph delves into the show's format, how hot topics are chosen to provoke, sometimes at the expense of civility. We explore Reba's philanthropy in the South, aiding disaster relief and education, countering any negative portrayals. Joy's past controversies are recapped, from political rants to celebrity feuds, painting her as a provocateur. The script imagines what if scenarios had Reba stayed, could it have led to a productive dialogue? Instead, the walk-off forces a reckoning. Celebrity endorsements pour in, from country stars to actors, amplifying the story. The narrative critiques media sensationalism, how headlines like this one fuel clicks over truth. Yet, it acknowledges the entertainment value, keeping viewers hooked. As the video progresses, it ties back to broader themes of division in America. Using this incident as a microcosm, experts on regionalism chime in, explaining how accents and origins influence perceptions. The paragraph concludes with teasers for exclusive interviews, building anticipation for revelations. In the heart of the script, we focus on the immediate reactions captured on camera and beyond, with slow-motion replays showing Reba's poised departure, her head held high amidst the chaos. Joy's face registers surprise, her hands pausing mid-gesture as the realization hits. Co-hosts jump in with awkward laughter, trying to defuse, but the damage is done. Backstage footage, if leaked, would show producers in frenzy, debating whether to cut to commercial early. Reba's team releases a statement praising her for standing up for respect, while fans launch petitions for boycotts or apologies. The video script incorporates user-generated content, like TikTok's lip-syncing the exchange with comedic twists. Discussions on forums dissect Joy's exact words, debating if they crossed into insult territory. Reba appears on podcasts days later, laughing it off but firm in her principles. The cultural fallout includes merchandise memes, t-shirts with walk-off-like Reba slogans. The paragraph examines the role of live TV in amplifying real emotions, contrasting with scripted shows. We highlight Reba's influence in country music, how this boosts her image as authentic. Joy's co-hosts defend her in subsequent episodes, calling it a misunderstanding. The script builds suspense around potential legal or professional repercussions, though none materialize. Instead, it fosters dialogue on sensitivity training for hosts. Viewer testimonials share similar experiences of regional mockery, humanizing the issue. The narrative shifts to positive outcomes, like increased awareness of Southern contributions to arts and culture. Reba's album sales spike, proving no publicity is bad. Joy pens an op-ed on comedy boundaries, showing introspection. The video uses graphics to timeline the event, from setup to walk-off in seconds. Experts in conflict resolution offer tips on handling such moments gracefully. The paragraph wraps with reflections on unity, suggesting bridges over divides, as the story inspires cross-cultural exchanges. Broadening the scope, the incident reverberates through entertainment news cycles, with headlines dominating for weeks, analyzing every angle from feminism to regionalism. Reba's walk-off is compared to iconic moments like Oprah's interviews gone wrong or other celebrity exits. The script includes montages of public support rallies, fans gathering with signs outside studios. Joy faces backlash but also support from fans who appreciate her candor. The video explores the psychological impact on both women, with therapists discussing public scrutiny's toll. Reba turns it into motivation, channeling energy into new music about empowerment. Joy uses it for material in stand-up specials, turning lemons into lemonade. The paragraph delves into social media's role in amplifying controversies, algorithms pushing divisive content. We see data visuals on tweet volumes, peaking post-incident. Celebrities like Dolly Parton weigh in, advocating kindness. The narrative critiques the show's producers for allowing escalation, questioning editorial choices. Positive spin includes charity events co-hosted by unlikely allies. The script imagines a reconciliation special, though fictional, to provide closure. Viewer engagement soars, with comment sections buzzing. The story ties to larger societal issues, like polarization exacerbated by media. Reba's Southern fans feel validated, sharing pride stories. Joy's urban base defends free expression. The video encourages balanced views, presenting both sides fairly. As it builds, it highlights growth opportunities from conflict. The paragraph ends on an optimistic note, suggesting such moments can heal divides if approached with empathy. Concluding the epic tale, the legacy of Reba's walk-off endures as a testament to personal boundaries in public spaces, inspiring books and documentaries on celebrity clashes. Years later, it's referenced in pop culture, a shorthand for standing your ground. Reba and Joy reportedly mend fences privately, perhaps sharing a laugh over dinner. The script recaps key moments, from the initial comment to global reactions, emphasizing lessons learned. Media evolves, with shows implementing guidelines for respectful discourse. Reba's career flourishes, her authenticity shining brighter. Joy continues provoking thought, refined by experience. The video closes with calls for unity, urging viewers to celebrate differences. Fan art and songs tribute the event, turning drama into art. The narrative reflects on America's tapestry, woven from diverse threads. As the credits roll in this imagined video, it leaves audiences pondering their own responses to offense, fostering a more compassionate world.